What's up, y'all? It's your girl Charisma Angel, and we're doing our first vlog of the new year. Okay, so for New Year's, the plan was to go to Soho Beach House for their New Year's party. I ordered this dress off of Amazon as an option for a Christmas dress, but ended up liking it so much I wore it on New Year's. I was a little nervous about ordering like such an important dress off of New Year's. As you can see, she fit a little too well. She definitely is showing that Thanksgiving Christmas tummy, but you know, she was sexy, so we did it. Let's talk about how I went to the first location originally, because of course I didn't buy my own ticket. They was $150, but went to their actual beach house location, and it really wasn't at the beach house. It was in Coconut Grove, so I was a little annoyed by the time I finally got there. Watched the fireworks from outside. I wish I could say more, y'all, because I normally love Soho's parties, but this party was very mid. I feel like unless you're going to be super drunk, don't go to this, because that's all the vibes was given, and I would have liked to at least see a single man. The next day, I met up for some quality time with some of my besties. There will be another link on this restaurant that was on Calle Ocho that was so good. After the restaurant, we did something really wholesome. We went back to my friend's house and made candles. I don't know why my single male friend has a pregnant candle lady mole. I have no idea, but that's what we did. After that, we went to Dante's Hi-Fi, and I had never been to Dante's Hi-Fi before, but it was such a vibe. I'll talk more about that later. The next day, I went to my J-O-B, because people think I don't have a J-O-B, and that is C-R-A-Z-Y to me. Because not only do I have a job, I actually work way too hard. So this is the view from the penthouse of our building. Beautiful views of Miami. Later that night, I met up with one of my friends to watch an Illinois game. If you did not know, I attended the University of Illinois, proud alumni. So I'm a cheer any chance I get. This is one of my favorite casual outfits. The set is linked in my description. Super cute. I love to pair it with a flannel or a sweater and some cute sneakers. Bar hopped around a little bit for settling on this bar. Y'all, when did the Expresso Martini become the drink of our generation? Everybody in this bar had an Espresso Martini, and I was just so tickled by it. Me too. The next day, I went to my JOB, and I was really excited because I had a Soul Cycle class that evening with some friends, but I forgot my socks, and Soul Cycle had me messed up because they thought they was about to charge me $18 for a pair of socks. Guess who walked across the street to Brickell Center and got some socks for $8? I actually got 4 pairs of socks for $8, so hot jokes on y'all, Soul Cycle. Bomb, though. It was Nicki Minaj versus Rihanna on the music, and then after that, I made a Trader Joe's burrito pizza that night, and I think because the recipe was going so well, I thought it was a good idea to cut my hair into a bob myself. It, in fact, was not a good idea, so I had to hit up my homegirl, who's a hairstylist, and send her an SOS text, like, please save me, please, 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 and she did that. There are a lot of things I can do to this head, but cutting my tracks while they're on my head, noted, I cannot do that. I got this hair y'all are seeing on Amazon, 3 bundles for $90. At the time, I just needed some quality but cheap hair, and it surpassed my expectations. I'll do a personal review on that later. I went to a yoga event at the Pam Art Gallery. It was really cool. It was outside on the outdoor terrace. It was a little rainy, but that definitely didn't stop our shine. Went to a day party with one of my homegirls. The instructor was Black and from Cleveland, and I love to see people from the Midwest down in Miami doing their big one, so that was dope to me. Curled my bob for this party, and I love a curly bob. It always gives like Beyonce sexy and love to me. I went to a comedy show. It was a free comedy show, y'all, that one of my good friends invited me to, but it actually was really good, and I totally recommend it. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that too. I was definitely serving looks that night. Didn't see any men, so it was kind of a waste, but the next day, I went into the real estate office to pick up my commission check because, yay, my client moved into her brand new apartment. So I was super happy for her. Look, did y'all see my client's hips? Like, I'm not even going to go back, but I'm really no better than the guy. So I took her out to lunch afterwards to celebrate. And by that time, it was the weekend. And I done already told y'all, if y'all didn't see my shorts, and if you have not, please subscribe to my channel because my shorts show a lot more of my day-to-day activities. I'm trying to be Karina Williams out here. So I had a couple showings for apartments earlier that day, but I knew I was going to play tennis midday. So in between showings, I played tennis with my client. And that took us to Miami Fashion Week. And you guessed this, separate video for that, but amazing vibes for Miami Fashion Week. If you have not been, definitely set your calendar to go next year. The next day, I had more showings with the same client that I played tennis with a couple days prior. And he wanted to be in South Beach and have oceanside views. So you can see this property had stunning views. And for some reason, when I was staring over the balcony, my earring decided to jump out of my ear and fall off the balcony. So we had to go search for my earring, which we found. I was so thankful because I love these earrings. This property was really beautiful though and affordable. I think if you live in Miami, you have to live in the beach at least once. So he definitely wanted that beach experience. I went to that night. I mean, like, I don't even know where to start. First off, just look at this property. Look at this property, y'all. Steal the property. Invite only dinner party, with the concept being no two people could know each other prior to the dinner. Those parties were had the entire year, and then this was kind of like the final party of that series. So everybody got together, had dinner, and then picked out books. The couple that owned the house was actually really cool and psychedelic. The next day, it was back to Fashion Week. I did this hairstyle on myself, and I was really proud of her. This is a Micah's dress. And you know we front row, baby. Next morning, I went to an influencer yoga event in the design district. It was hot, y'all, and it was outside. So, I did my best, but that heat be losing me sometimes. I love yoga, though. My body always feels so much better after I do it. Next day, I went to Chica for dinner with one of my besties. So good. I love Chica. It's good for brunch and dinner. Vibes are immaculate. Never any issues when I'm in there. We went to church prior to dinner, so it was a really wholesome evening. The next day, I was having a great day. I had some showings in downtown Miami until I had the worst Turo guest ever. This lady literally got my car towed and mad tickets on it. Stay tuned for more on that. Subscribe.